chair, like a ghost with bad intentions. I found your old excuse in the crack of my screen. You said I'm fine so fast, it sounded like a warning. Now the apartment breathes like it knows you're gone. I keep the hurt in my teeth, I keep your name in the static. Every night it comes back harder than before. Cracked halo, you wore it for me. Cracked halo, now it bleeds in my sleep. I keep running back to the place you left me. Cracked halo, why'd you save me? There's a dent in the door from the night we lost our temper. Your ring in the sink, catching light like a threat. I laughed too loud at noon, then I folded by the sidewalk. Saw your shadow in glass, and I hated my own face. I keep the hurt in my teeth, I keep your name in the static. Every night it comes back harder than before. Cracked halo, you wore it for me. Cracked halo, now it bleeds in my sleep. I keep running back to the place you left me. Cracked halo, why'd you save me? If I call, would you break, or just let it ring forever? If I crawl through the mess, would you still know my name? I burned all the good parts, still your smoke lives in my jacket. I don't wanna move on, I want the whole thing back. Cracked halo, you wore it for me. Cracked halo, now it bleeds in my sleep. I keep running back to the place you left me. Cracked halo, why'd you save me? Cracked halo, don't let me disappear. Cracked halo, I'm still right here. Your hoodie still smells like rain in the back of my car. Faded Sharpie on the sleeve like a map to who we are. We were loud in the parking lot, old knees and cheap mistakes. Now I pass your street at night and my chest just shakes. I keep the receipt, I keep the burn, I keep your last text unread, untouched, and every red light makes me turn like I forgot how to let it go. Stay in the backseat, stay in my head, say my name once, then leave it there. We were 20 and reckless, bleeding out sparks. Stay in the backseat, stay in my heart. You laughed with your whole face at that busted diner booth. I wore my worst black t-shirt, trying to look like truth. We said never like a promise with our hands on the dash. Now the plastic on my keyring keeps bringing you back. I keep the receipt, I keep the burn, I keep your last text unread, untouched, and every red light makes me turn like I forgot how to let it go. Stay in the backseat, stay in my head, say my name once, then leave it there. We were 20 and reckless, bleeding out sparks. Stay in the backseat, stay in my heart. I tried break this line? If I drive away, would you still be the echo that stays? Stay in the backseat, stay in my head. Say my name once, then leave it there. We were 20 and reckless, bleeding out sparks. Stay in the backseat, stay in the backseat, stay in my head. I still hear you when the engine stops. We were 20 and reckless, bleeding out sparks. Stay in the backseat, stay in my heart. Stay in my heart. The neon sign is buzzing through the cracked display. Another midnight shifted into shades of gray. I found a box of matches in the old kitchen drawer, striking everyone until they don't strike anymore. And you can keep the photos that you'll never like again. I'm cutting through the life we had to find the person I was then. So tear the pages from the spine of the shitty notebook. Take back the promises and everything you took. I'm stepping off the wire while the reels run dry. We grew apart beneath the dark and gloomy sky. Tear it out, take it back, take it back. We grew apart. The platform is deserted and the concrete's cold. A pocket full of tickets that were never sold. You used to read the static like a secret code, but now we're just two lines across a winter road. So tear the pages from the spine of that shitty notebook. Take back the promises and everything you took. I'm stepping off the wire while the reels run dry. We grew apart beneath the dark and gloomy sky. Tear it out, take it back, take it back. We grew apart. The signal's fading out, the circuit's gonna blow. Let go, let go. And I am done defending every dead end road. Run, run. So tear the pages from the spine of that shitty notebook. Take back the promises and everything you took. I'm stepping off the wire while the reels run dry. We grew apart beneath the dark and gloomy sky. Tear it out, take it back, take it back. We grew apart beneath the dark and gloomy sky. I found your note in the frame, under a stack of cheap mistakes. Your lipstick on my collar like a bruise that wouldn't fade. The kitchen sink still sings with your coffee ring disgrace. And every photo in the hall feels like it's watching me break. So I tore the label off, threw your name into the dark. Now the room feels wider, but it's colder by half. Black rose, grows wider, but it's colder by half. Black rose, you left me in the cold. Black rose, now I let you go. Spin me once, then gone, like a record's final song. Black rose, you left me in the cold. Run, run, run. Run, past the traffic and the rain. Run, till your shadow loses shape. I won't chase that frame, won't repaint that same old face. If you're gone, be gone. Leave the edge, leave the lace. Black rose, you left me in the cold. Black rose, now I let you go. Spin me once, then gone, like a record's final song. Black rose, you left me in the cold. Black rose, you left me in the cold. In the cold. Your key still fits in my ashtray bowl. Your name in my phone like a broken hole. I wore black lace to your last goodbye. Mascara ran down like a truth too wild, and I keep the match in my pocket. taste like rust. Sharp turns, white knuckles, I keep it in, but the floor keeps saying we're almost done. And if this is the end, then say it to my face. Tell me why the damage still feels like a place I can't leave. So what's the worst I could say? So what's the worst I could say? We're better off breaking this way. I keep shouting into the static, you keep fading out of reach. So what's the worst I could say? We're better off breaking this way. Same phone, no sound, same stain on the wall. I laughed too hard at a joke that killed us all. Your shadow hangs in the hallway light like a warning sign I read every night. And if this is the end, then pull the curtain back. I need one honest second before the whole thing snaps into. So what's the worst I could say? So what's the worst I could say? We're better off breaking this way. I keep shouting into the static, you keep fading out of reach. So what's the worst I could say? We're better off breaking this way. Can you hear me now? Are you still there? My hands are shaking, but I don't care. Wake up, don't let it go cold. Wake up, before we both fall. So what's the worst I could say? So what's the worst I could say? We're better off breaking this way. I keep shouting into the static, you keep fading out of reach. So what's the worst I could say? We're better off breaking this way. Lights go low, let it burn. One clean note for the things we never learned. Good night, good night, good night. Red cups on the floor, you laugh in my chest. You looked at my mouth, then you looked away next. I knew that turn, I knew that face, like a door that closed in a crowded place. Your hand went cold, mine stayed there 1 second more, and we were air. The room kept spinning like nothing broke, but I saw it clear in that one lost hope. That was the moment, that was the fall, that was the moment we hit the wall. Right by the speakers, like it meant fun. You smiled too fast, then your light was gone. Your finger slipped off my sleeve, like you already knew what I couldn't believe. The bass kept thudding, the room kept bright, but your silence cut that night. No big goodbye, no final scene, just your face going still between the beams. That was the moment, that was the fall, that was the moment we hit the wall. Right by the speakers, under the smoke, your eyes said done, and my heart choked. That was the moment, no, not before. That was the moment when you closed the door. I stood there frozen, you moved on through, and the whole damn night split in two. I can still see it the second it died. Your smile going flat, my hands at my sides. No crash, no scream, just a room full of heat, and the end of us in one skipped beat. That was the moment, that was the fall, that was the moment we hit the wall. Right by the speakers, under the smoke, your eyes said done, and my heart choked. That was the moment, no, not before. That was the moment when you closed the door. I stood there frozen, you moved on through, and the whole damn night split in two. You left wax on my board and salt on my shoes. I kept your name in my mouth like a bitter bruise. The pier lights blinked out when you said I'm done. I rode home on my knees, burning under the sun, and I still know that turn by the taco stand. I still feel your hand slip through my head. Time pulled teeth, bite me close. don't wait up like I was some phase. My locker still smells like your cherry gum, and every hallway glance feels like I lost one. Now the bell rings loud, but I can't move on. Your name in my mouth still sounds so wrong. We were so young, and I hate that it shows. We were so young, now the whole school knows. Take my hand back, then let it go. We were so young, and I hate that it shows. At the lunch table, your friends went quiet. I tore that picture, kept the corner of it. Your hoodie on me never fit right. Now Friday games feel like a bad night. You said it's over in the bleachers rain. I laughed too hard to hide the pain. We were so young, and I hate that it shows. We were so young, now the whole school knows. Take my hand back, then let it go. We were so young, and I hate that it shows. In the parking lot by your mom's old van, I saw a split like a cheap band. If I run away, would you even care? Or is my name just dead air? We were so young, and I hate that it shows. We were so young, now the whole school knows. Take my hand back, then let it go. We were so young, and I hate that it shows. Yearbook smile, paper thin and gone. I held on tight way too long. You met me in the rain by the old green sign. You laughed at my shoes when they sank in the mud. I said I was fine. You said no, you're not. Then you stole my hood and ran through the lot. And I'm still there on your porch light, hands in my pockets, waiting all night. Love it or regret, love it or regret. Say my name, don't let it go. Love it or regret, love it or regret. I fall apart in your snare. We drove down south with the windows down. Your hair on my face like a stupid crown. We kissed at the stop by the grocery store. You bit my lip, then asked for more. And I'm still there on your porch light, hands in my pockets, waiting all night. Love it or regret, love it or regret. Say my name, don't let it go. Love it or regret, love it I saw your car by the grocery store, same dented door, same scratched up paint. You laughed with him like it was nothing, like I was just some old campaign. I stood there holding a bag of ice, acting like I had somewhere to be, but I knew right then from the way you smiled, you were not looking for me. And I felt that click, that quiet little break, like a lock turning shut in the dark hallway. You moved on, and I'm still stuck in the frame. You moved on, like my name never stayed. I was your almost, your maybe, your maybe. You moved on, and it finally saved me. Finally saved me. Your hoodie's gone from the back of my chair, your mixtape's dead in the dash. I kept your number under old receipts, like that would make you come back. Now the kitchen floor looks smaller somehow without your shoes by the sink. Funny how the hardest thing to hear is the thing I already think. And I felt that click, that quiet little break, like my heart checking out of the old mistake. You moved on, and I'm still stuck in the frame. You moved on, like my name never stayed. I was your almost, your maybe, your maybe. You moved on, and it finally saved me. So go be somebody's Friday night, go burn bright in a different life. I won't beg the door to swing for a room that stops feeling like mine. I saw it clear, you're not coming back. I saw it clear, and I'm good with that. You moved on, and I'm still stuck in the frame. You moved on, like my name never stayed. I was your almost, your maybe, your maybe. You moved on, and it finally saved me. You moved on, yeah, it finally saved me. Turn the porch light low, I came back for the burn. Your shoes by the door, still full of red dirt, kicked by the stairs like you left in a hurry. I read your name twice on the frigid marker, windows shaking. You said don't let go, then the whole night broke open. My chest runs hard when the phone goes silent. I keep hearing your name like a spark in a dryer. I'm still on your side, I'm still on your side. Even when you don't call, even when you don't try, I'm still on your side. laughed too loud by the sink. I saw your hand on someone else in the kitchen by the drinks. Your face flashed in my head while you danced in his frame. I kept my face still and blank so nobody knew my shame. And the room got small with every lie. I watched it happen right in my eyes. Wake up, alibi, you left me there to die. Wake up, alibi, you kissed him while I watched. Wake up, alibi, now I know you're kind. Wake up, alibi, you broke me at the party. The bass shook through the floor like a pulse I couldn't trust. Your lipstick on his collar made a joke out of us. I stood by the back door with a fist full of keys. You said it's not what it looks like, but I saw what I see. And the room got small with every lie. I watched it happen right in my eyes. Wake up, alibi, you left me there to die. Wake up, alibi, you kissed him while I watched. Wake up, alibi, now I know you're kind. Wake up, alibi, you broke me at the party. Tape over the memory, I still hear you laugh. I should've walked out early, I should've never asked. Red cup, alibi, you left me there to die. Red cup, alibi, you kissed him while I watched. Red cup, alibi, now I know you're kind. Red cup, alibi, you broke me at the party. I kept your name in my phone like a match in a drawer. Every little lie you told still burns on my floor. I was counting cracks in the ceiling, counting out the days. You left a ring in the glass, then you walked away. Now the room starts shaking, my pulse won't stay still. I heard the truth come knocking, and I know it will. I can feel it coming right under my skin. One more second, baby, then I let it in. Split the fuse, split the fuse. I'm done with your name on my tongue. Split the fuse, split the fuse. Watch me light up and run. I won't beg you back again. I won't break for you again. You took the long way home, then blamed the rain. Said I was too much fire, but you fed the flame. Now I'm washing your ghost out of my sleeve, shaking off the dust that you left on me. Now the room starts shaking, my pulse won't stay still. I heard the truth come knocking, and I know it will. I can feel it coming right under my skin. One more second, baby, then I let it in. Split the fuse, split the fuse. I'm done with your name on my tongue. Split the fuse, split the fuse. Watch me light up and run. I won't beg you back again. I won't break for you again. Say it loud, I'm not your damage anymore. Cut me loose, I'm kicking through your drywall, a crack in the frame. Fall out, and I'm erasing every single mention of your name. Go! You're a ghost in the drywall, a crack in the frame. Fall out, and I'm erasing every single mention of your name. So burn the blueprints, we can watch it ignite. You left a tracer bullet in the middle of the night, and I am done explaining every scar on my sleeve. Yeah, you're the apparition that I finally leave. So burn the blueprints. Yeah, you're the apparition I finally leave. Main Street's dead again. Rain on Maple. Your porch light flickers like it's trying to say, don't call me here, not in this town. The diner sees everything go down. And I got your name on my cracked screen, 3 missed rings at a half-lit scene. If they ask me where, I'll bite my tongue. Small town mouse, never let one run. Keep it quiet, keep it quiet. Ghost town secrets never die. Keep it quiet, keep it quiet. Rain on Maple, on the wire, on the wire. Your brother saw us by the old ball field. Mud on my shoes and my hands on the wheel. You said don't say it, with a look like a bruise. Now every red truck knows what we do, and the whole block sleeps with one eye open. Your voice comes through all small and broken. If they ask me where, I'll change the line. Say I drove alone at the county side. Keep it quiet, keep it quiet. Ghost town secrets never die. Keep it quiet, keep it quiet. Rain on Maple, on the wire, on the wire. If we leave tonight, will the map forget? Will the church bells ring for a crime I never said? I can hold my breath till the tires hiss, but I can't keep forever a mouth like this. Keep it quiet, keep it quiet. Ghost town secrets never die. Keep it quiet, keep it quiet. Rain on Maple, on the wire, on the wire. Keep it quiet, keep it quiet, till the last porch light goes dry. Tape on my wrist. Black liner on my sleeve, from your hoodie on my chair, like a ghost with a name. I keep your cheap keychain in my jean pocket still. It bites through the fabric every time I sit still. I heard your truck door slam down the gravel lane. Now every little sound cuts through my brain. If I say your name, it cracks in two. I was fine last night, then I saw you. Tape on my wrist, I can't let go. Tape on my wrist, you left me cold. Say my name, then disappear. Tape on my wrist, I'm still right here. Tape on my wrist, wrist. Tape on my wrist, wrist. There's a blue ring stain on the bathroom sink from the cup you left and the pills I don't drink. My phone keeps lighting up with the same old thread. I type 3 words out, then delete them instead. I heard your truck door slam down the gravel lane. Now every little sound cuts through my brain. If I say your name, it cracks in two. I was fine last night, then I saw you. Tape on my wrist, I can't let go. Tape on my wrist, you left me cold. Say my name, then disappear. Tape on my wrist, I'm still right here. Tape on my wrist, wrist. Tape on my wrist, wrist. If you come back now, don't bring that smile. Don't act like hurt was just something wild. I kept the proof in a candy tin. Your last note folded under my skin. Tape on my wrist, I can't let go. Tape on my wrist, you left me cold. Say my name, then disappear. Tape on my wrist, I'm still right here. Tape on my wrist, wrist. Tape on my wrist, wrist. You wore your grin like proof. I wore my hands too tight. Now every crack sidewalk feels like a smaller night. Your name on my phone screen still burns through the glass. I keep the same old distance and you keep your grudges past. Point that finger, I got 3 more. We both know what this is for. The same old smoke, the same old flame. Say my name, then miss the blame. This town ain't big enough. This town ain't big enough for me and you tonight. For me and you tonight. Point that finger like it changes anything. Like it changes anything. This town ain't big enough. This town ain't big enough. And I still know your face. I still know your face. Old Polaroids in a shoebox, bent at the corners now. You in a red sweatshirt, me with my jaw locked down. We looked so sure back then, like hell couldn't stay. Now I just turn those pictures face down and walk away. Point that finger, I got 3 more. We both know what this is for. The same old smoke, the same old flame. Say my name, then miss the blame. But this town ain't big enough. This town ain't big enough for me and you tonight. For me and This town ain't big enough. This town ain't big enough for me and you tonight. For me and you tonight. Point that finger like it changes anything. Like it changes anything. But this town ain't big enough. But this town ain't big enough. And I still know your face. I still know your face. All Polaroids in the drawer. All Polaroids in the drawer. I don't look twice anymore. I don't look twice anymore. I cut my jeans at the knees. For the summer I wanted to burn. You said don't make this a scene, then turn like I was something you learned. My wrist got a purple bloom from the chain on your locker door. I laughed so hard in the hall till I felt it shaking my core. And I'm still here with your name in my mouth. Still here, spitting it out. Neon bruises, neon bruises. You left your mark on me. Neon bruises, neon bruises. I wear it proudly. At the rink by the frozen lot, we skipped class and kicked up dust. Your white truck idled too long, like it knew what was left of us. I kept your old black hoodie under posters peeling away. Now it smells like bad decisions and the rain from that Saturday. And I'm still here with your name in my mouth. Still here, spitting it out. Neon bruises, neon bruises. You left your mark on me. Neon bruises, neon bruises. I wear it proudly. Say it, you don't get to own the scar. Say it, I made it this far. Neon bruises, neon bruises. You left your mark on me. Neon bruises, neon bruises. I wear it proudly. My shoes got soaked at the crossing gate. Your name in my throat like a paper cut. Red caboose gone, just the fence line, and the rain keeps dragging the day out. I count the bolts on the platform rail. Thumb on a coin from your vending machine. Colton taste in the back of my mouth. I swear I heard your laugh in the warning bell. I keep walking slow, like you might show. Out of the rain, out of the cold, by the tracks in the rain. I still call your name, I still call your name. And it comes back stained by the tracks in the rain. Nothing stays the same, nothing stays the same. But I come here again. gravel line, a burnt out match and a blue wrist thread. I bend down low, pick up the thread, then the wind pulls hard and it slips right through. I keep walking slow, like you might show. Out of the rain, out of the cold, by the tracks in the rain. I still call your name, I still call your name, and it comes back stained by the tracks in the rain. Nothing stays the same, nothing stays the same, but I come here again. If I stand still, I hear it all. The metal song, the waterfall, your last text burning in my palm. One little spark, then gone. So I leave my mark on the wet black stone. Not a goodbye, just proof I've been alone. By the tracks in the rain, I still call your name, I still call your name, and it comes back stained by the tracks in the rain. Nothing stays the same, nothing stays the same, but I come here again. Porcelain cracks behind the paint, holding this synthetic shape is a beautiful restraint. The stage lights burn, a glorious light, a perfect posture just to satisfy the passerby. My jaw is aching from the weight of the play, a paper architecture built to sweep the gray away. I am the star completely clear. I'm sitting on the edge of a world that is running out of gear. I checked the calendar to see if there was anything I missed. Just a blank square staring back like a hand I never kissed. If I packed a bag and took the last train out of town, would the lights keep burning or would the grid go down? Would you find the missing pieces that I left behind the screen? Or would I fade out softly like a phantom on the scene? If I unravel tomorrow, would the static keep on humming? Would you wait around the corner for a ghost that isn't coming? Is there a space that fits my shape, or is it all just hollow ground? Do I matter in the echo, or am I never to be found? Would you even know the sound? City doesn't sleep, and it doesn't even care if there's an extra empty seat or a closet full of air. We pass each other by like two ships in a heavy gale, leaving nothing but a whisper and a disappearing trail. If I unravel tomorrow, would the static keep on humming? Would you wait around the corner for a ghost that isn't coming? Is there a space that fits my shape, or is it all just hollow ground? Do I matter in the echo, or am I never to be found? Would you even know the sound? Delete the profile, clear the history, close the final door. Who cares? Who cares? Will anyone be searching for the wave that hits the shore? Speak up! If I unravel tomorrow, would the static keep on humming? Would you wait around the corner for a ghost that isn't coming? Just hollow ground. Four wooden blades cutting circles in the dark. The hum of the motor leaves a static little mark. I've counted every shadow on the plaster overhead. Just a prisoner of daylight trapped inside a hollow bed. And the blue night shifts to a heavy shade of gray as the birds start to whisper what they're trying to say. The cold floor is waiting, but I cannot seem to move. Just spinning in the alignment of a well-worn groove. And I'm waiting for the sun to burn the shadows from the wall. Watch the blades keep on turning while the ceiling concrete basin's empty, but the echo's screaming loud. I'm walking through the rafters of a long forgotten crowd, and the neon sign above the diner flickers on and off. A ghost town in the parking lot where we used to talk. I can't even cross the intersection without looking back at the crash site of the promises that jumped right off the track. Now it's just a graveyard of the conversation spent, a monumental plaster for the time that we misspent. The geography is haunted by the words you left behind. This landmark is a burden, an architecture of regret, a place that I'm trying to erase, a place I can't forget. The bleachers are deserted and the park bench is defaced. Every single hidden spot we thought could never be replaced. It's just asphalt and bad blood underneath the streetlights now. I tried to stand where we once stood, but I don't remember how. Now it's just a graveyard of the conversation spent, a monumental plaster for the time that we misspent. The geography is haunted by the words you left behind. This landmark is a burden, an architecture of regret, a place that I'm trying to erase, a place I can't forget. Tear down the fences, pave over the floor. Burn it down. Because I cannot bear to look at this location Now it's just a graveyard of the conversation spent, a monumental plaster for the time that we misspent. An architecture of regret. You only call me when the house is getting cold, when the stories that you tell are getting old. I watch the headlights turn down the gravel drive, playing the part just to feel a little bit alive. I know the math, I know the currency you spend, but I'll pretend you're calling me a friend. And the shadow that you cast across the kitchen floor is better than the silence staring at the door. I see the strings attached to every single word, accepting every lie that I have ever heard. So use me up until the tank runs dry. I'd rather be a casualty than watch the world go by. Fill the empty spaces with your cold intent. I'll pay the price for every minute that we spent, because the hollow in this room is more than I can bear. So take whatever's left until the closet's full of air. You need a place to hide, you need a shoulder for the weight. I'm just an anchor waiting at the gate. I know you'll disappear as soon as morning breaks, leaving nothing but the static and the shakes. But tonight the There's a chemical shadow on the bedroom wall, a phantom negotiation down the narrow hall. It always promises a ceasefire, just one more night, a temporary shield against the morning light. But the interest on the debt is getting hard to pay, as it hollows out the spaces of my yesterday. And the mirror is a stranger that I try to avoid, looking at the architecture I destroyed. It's a master of the skies, it's a beautifully spun lie that keeps me staring up into a static sky. So bury the reason and pull the blinds down tight. I'm trading my tomorrow for a spark tonight. It's a cage made of soap beneath the wall of sound, a system that I run until I hit the ground. Yeah, I'm passing the breaking point, deep in the blue, erasing the person that I used to be before I was her. The clock on the dashboard is ticking backward now. I'd fix the foundation if I just knew how, but it whispers in the quiet that it's far too late to decouple the engine from a bitter fate. So I swallow the static, I accept the routine, just another ghost locked inside the machine. So bury the reason and pull the blinds down tight. I'm trading my tomorrow for a spark tonight. It's a cage made of soap beneath the wall of sound, a system that I run until I hit the ground. Yeah, I'm passing the breaking point, deep in the blur, erasing the person that I used to be before I was her. Just one more time, just one more escape. Let go. It's rewriting my history and changing my shape. So bury the reason and pull the blinds down tight. I'm trading my tomorrow for a spark tonight. It's a cage made of silk beneath the wolf sound. Before I was her. My thumb is hovering over the glowing white screen, the hardest boundary that I have ever had to scream. It's not an act of malice, it's a desperate plea for air, because the poison in the feed is more than I can bear. And every notification is a tremor in my chest. I've spent 100 sleepless nights put to the test. I'm pulling out the wires that are keeping me attached to a digital connection that was never meant to last. No grand finale, no final words to trade. Just a single click to watch the silhouette fade. It's an artificial quiet, but the peace is finally real, reclaiming all the spaces that you used to steal. A digital amputation, a severance to mend the ache. This silent threshold is the only choice my heart can make. I'm cutting through the static of our ghost in the network. It hurts to delete the memory, but it's a painful saving work. The signal is dead, the screen is going black, and I am never ever looking a digital amputation, a severance to mend the ache. The silent threshold is the only choice my heart can make. It's a saving work. The wreckage from the winter is scattered on the lawn. I spent 100 midnights wishing I was gone. They wrote the obituary, they drew the final chalk, left me like a shadow on a broken sidewalk. But the pulse inside my wrist is hitting like a drum, reclaiming every piece of what I've become. And you can pack the boxes, you can clear the slate, but you won't catch me bowing to a bitter fate. The smoke is finally clearing from the atmosphere, and every single heartbeat is incredibly clear. So watch me standing beneath the radar sky. There is no apparition that can watch me die. I've survived the climax of the rain and fear, and I am screaming to the edge. I'm still here, yeah, I'm still here, genuinely meaning every word you hear. They thought the infrastructure was bound to collapse. Traded all my history for brand new maps. The rearview mirror doesn't haunt me anymore. I'm kicking down the hinges of the exit door. It's a beautiful survival, a violent kind of grace, to look into the mirror and recognize my face. So watch me standing beneath the radar sky. There is no apparition that can watch me die. I survived the climax of the rain and fear, and I am screaming to the edge. I'm still here, yeah, I'm still here, genuinely meaning every word you hear. The static's gone, the system is alive, and I am done just trying Watch me die, I've survived the climax of the rain and fear, and I am screaming to the edge. I'm still here. I'm still here. Windows up and the breath is fogging the glass, letting all this quiet rage finally pass. The engine's humming low, a desperate drone. I've never felt so powerfully alone, gripping the steering wheel until my knuckles turn white, ready to tear a hole straight through the night. No one can hear me through the reinforced steel. No one can judge what I'm forced to feel. The highway is empty, the speakers are maxed. Time to erase all the hurt that got stacked. And I'm screaming at the dashboard till my throat is raw. It's the only way to break every inner law. Letting out the poison, shattering the air, tearing out the pressure of the weight I bear. Yeah, I'm screaming until the engine dies, looking at a ghost with fire in her eyes. Every single promise that was broken in half, every time I had to swallow a bitter laugh, bouncing off the windshield, hitting my face, flooding the dashboard, filling the space. But it feels so good to let the structure collapse, throwing away all the old safety maps. And I'm screaming at the dashboard till my throat is raw. It's the only way to break every inner law. Letting out the poison, shattering the air, tearing out the pressure of the weight I bear. Yeah, I'm screaming until the engine dies, looking at a ghost with fire in her eyes. Turn the volume up, let the speakers blow. Let it out, let it out. There's nowhere left for this anger to go. And I'm screaming at the dashboard till my throat is raw. It's the only way to break every inner law. Finally clear. I packed the cardboard boxes in the dead of night, left a note on the counter, didn't want to fight. 2,000 miles of highway just across the state, running from the pressure in a heavy slate. I crossed the borderline where the horizon's clear, thinking I could outrun every single fear. But the engine's humming low, a desperate drone, and the static in the dashboard has a familiar tone. I changed the area code, I changed the street in town, but the same old ghost is here to pull me down. I left the blueprints and the houses by the shore, but I brought the damage right through the new door. You can pack the bags and fly beneath feels different, the view is brand new, but the shadow on the drywall is the same old hue. I'm sitting on the floorboards of a different frame, staring at the ceiling fan that plays the same game. It turns out the geography was never the disease. It's the anchor in my chest that I can't appease. I left the blueprints and the houses by the shore, but I brought the damage right through the new door. You can pack the bags and fly beneath the radar sky, but the baggage in your head will never truly die. I run and I run to the edge of the map, only to find out I am trapped in the same trap. New paint on the walls, new locks on the gate. No escape, no escape, but you carry the architecture of your own way. Let's go! I left the blueprints and the houses by the shore, but I brought the damage right through the new door. You can pack the bags and fly beneath the radar sky, trapped in the same trap. Brought it all with me. I stepped into the bathroom just to wash my face, and ended up a stranger in a familiar place. Two eyes are locked upon me from the silver glass, like a phantom notification from a buried past. But the contours of the jawline and the faded stare belong to someone else who must have moved in there. And I'm checking the reflection for a single trace of the kid I used to be before I lost the race. But the blueprint has been altered, every detail changed, every line and every feature has been rearranged. Who is the stranger starting back through the cracks, rewriting all my history and erasing my tracks? I logged along the miles, but I lost the design. This face in the mirror isn't mine. Yeah, the infrastructure's hollow and the light runs dry. I'm looking at an alien beneath the radar sky. Did the static of the highway wear the surface down? Did I leave the real version in a different town? I'm touching my own forehead, but it feels like stone, an architecture built to keep me completely alone. You can package up the damage in a coat of paint, but the person in the glass is a beautiful restraint. Who is the stranger starting back through the cracks, rewriting all my history and erasing my tracks? I logged along the miles, but I lost the design. This face in the mirror isn't mine. Yeah, the starting back through the cracks, rewriting all my history and erasing my tracks. I walked along the miles, but I lost the desire. Genuinely don't know who you are. Frosty glass keeps out the sun. Another morning dead and gone. These barren branches cut the sky, a skeletal outline of a dawn. The thermostat is dialed high, but the chill is deep inside the bone. Walking through the slush and salt, entirely and completely alone. A monochromatic landscape stretching out for miles and miles. An architecture built of ice that freezes over all our smiles. And the clouds are hanging heavy like a ceiling made of lead, burying the promises and every word we ever said. The calendar is stuck in place, the season refuses to turn. Just an endless sheet of white where nothing ever seems to burn. This endless gray inside of me is mirrored in the overcast. A brutal cold that suffocates the future and the past. I'm screaming out, I'm still alive beneath the heavy shroud, but my voice is just a print within the ice, an echo in the cloud. Yeah, the infrastructure's frozen and the light has run dry. Just a ghost surviving underneath a redder winter sky. The daylight only lasts a breath before it melts into the dark, leaving nothing but the static and a pale expiring spark. I try to find the color, but the palette's washed away. A permanent suspension in a brutal shade of gray. It turns out that the weather isn't something I can blame. It's just the physical reflection of the wreckage in my frame. This endless gray inside of me is mirrored in the overcast. A brutal cold that suffocates the future and the past. I'm screaming out, I'm still alive beneath the heavy shroud, but my voice is just a crank within the ice, an echo in the cloud. Yeah, the infrastructure's frozen and the light has run dry. my voice a crack within the ice. Endless gray. The silence is where I begin. Everything is identical, everything is in its place. A landscape captured in a slow, suspended grace. The lawns are manicured, the driveways are clear, but there's an eerie static that's lingering here. 3 a.m. under the orange amber glow, where the shadows stretch out and the minutes move slow. Not a single car passing, not a light in the pane, just the quiet vibration of a suburban frame. And the street lights are humming a toneless hymn. The edges of the neighborhood growing dim. It's a ghost town built out of brick and stone. Every single house standing completely alone. Yeah, the orange light is washing the world away, suspended in the timeline before the day. A plastic sling set is motionless in the back. The cul-de-sac is freezing on its own track. I'm walking the white lines down the center of the road, a solitary traveler carrying a silent code. Nobody is watching, nobody is awake to see the architecture of this perfect symmetry. And the street lights are humming a toneless hymn. The edges of the neighborhood growing dim. It's a ghost town built out of brick and stone. Every single house standing completely alone. Yeah, the orange light is washing the world away, suspended in the timeline before the day. No birds in the trees, no wind in the air. Stillness, just the amber glow, casting shadows everywhere. And the street lights are humming a toneless hymn. The edges of the neighborhood growing dim. Under the orange light, 3 a.m. I found an old photograph hidden in a drawer. A 7-year-old shadow on the kitchen floor. T-shirt too big and a scraped up knee, staring at the lens, looking straight